Scorpio, you could be getting back outside. Because I was thinking about Cardi B song, Let Me Remind Niggas. Even if you're a masculine, it's kind of like, yeah, I'm about to go back outside. I don't want that person no more. I want this person. I got my eye on somebody else. Somebody could really like the way that you work, especially if you're very dedicated, you show up for yourself every day, or you're watching someone, you're like, damn, this person really like got the drive and ambition for themselves. You like to watch somebody else work. All right, next 7 days. It seems like you are working. You're having some type of balance. You're multitasking. You're juggling. Okay? You could be kind of feeling in and out from time to time because you feel like there's some type of delays, or there's just something that's like, okay, well, I didn't get a message, or I didn't really hit it exactly the way I want to. I didn't get the crowd response. Maybe you have a crowd of people watching you, or maybe there's some type, you do something on like a street performer, or you do something on stage, or maybe you do something online. Maybe you feel like you didn't get the reaction that you wanted, but you just have to be patient first. Okay, continue to put in time. And you may also have to make a difficult decision in the next 7 days. It's kind of like, damn, do I go to work and do this and make this money, or do I stay home with my kid because they need some type of patience, or they need some type of something? You may have to make a difficult decision, and you may not get the money, or you may not be able to do something, but this somehow is still going to allow you to progress and or expand your enterprise, whatever it is that you're building. Okay, so it's not going to be all bad, even if initially you're like, damn, I lost out on this money, or damn, I lost out on this opportunity. You really did. You're just going to move forward with some type of freedom, and or you're just not going to have some type of toxicity on you because you didn't get this. You'll be fine. You just may be a little bored, or you may be a little lonely because of it. All right, so there could be somebody that you want to sleep with. This could be a fire sign, an air sign, or a Capricorn. There's somebody that you kind of want to go to very quickly. It's like, look, we can date, we can whatever. I have some type of emotional balance and or emotional security. But you may be in and out of this because there's somebody around you. This could be an air sign that you're disappointed in, that you're trying to walk away from and or change the situation. And you feel like this person is not really getting the point. They're just complacent right now, and they're cool with that. Maybe this air sign has somebody else in their background, or somebody that they were once attached to. And it seems like they have some type of instability with them as well. But they feel like they would be more embarrassed to go back to the person that they did have an attachment towards than versus being with you. So that's why they're hanging around you, even though there's some type of tension. So it's like, okay, well, I don't want to go towards this person knowing that I still got some type of drama, and I know that they're a motherly figure, or there's somebody that's practical. So you're trying to make sure you have all your ducks in a row before you approach this person. All right, so there may be some type of obstacle this week that's popping up. Again, this could be related to your work, or just something that you're trying to skill yourself at. But just know that you will have some type of victory in the end. You will. There is going to be a new start, or just something else that's going to begin for you. Just be patient and balance your emotions, okay? Anything else for, oh, you are Scorpio. I almost called you Scorpio. So you may be realizing somebody, like, maybe you didn't know somebody's zodiac sign, or you didn't know something about someone. And you're like, oh, wait, I thought you were something. They're like, oh, yeah, I am. And you're like, oh, wait. Oh, you are? Okay, so be careful also who you're telling your business to. Some people don't really want things to go your way when it comes to your stability and or your power. Whatever you have a new start with, somebody don't want it to go your way. Also, if you're dealing with the fire sign masculine, it seems like you guys are trying to have some type of like free-spirited new start. Let's date again. But there's also some type of challenge that y'all have to get through. You're going to have the courage to release something and or recover from a situation. This could be related to an air sign woman. It could be air sign man, but it's giving an air sign woman. This woman could be bitter and cold-hearted. Maybe they're trying to avoid some type of responsibility, or they're dealing with someone that they feel like is avoiding some type of responsibility. And so there's definitely somebody they're coupled up with, for sure. And somehow, some way that they feel like, okay, well, I'm going to make the adventure to do something for myself and have you stuck, or you're going to have to sacrifice something. I don't know. So I'm not saying that this is your fire signs other person, like they're cheating. It could be. But it could be just someone in your household, someone that you're related to. They're connected to this air sign. And this air sign somehow fucks up what you got going on. Okay, so when it comes to some type of increase and or abundance, you may have to wait on it. Okay, so something is just like, but it's okay. Don't allow this to be triggering some type of anger and or selfishness out of you. Don't allow this to allow you to be restless, whatever the case may be. This is just something temporary. You'll get through it. But your finances or something may feel a little stuck in the next 7 days, okay? Also, if you feel like you've been having to make some type of painful decision, or it's like hard for you to move, maybe your body's in pain, something's going to balance out as well. But it seems like at the point that somebody balance something out, you're going to realize someone's a liar. Someone's a hater. They're actually in competition with you. And maybe at some point in time, you was like, okay, yeah, I need to end some type of communication, or I need to end something with this person. But you decided to continue to work with them or support them because you want them to see you as someone of value, or you want them to feel like they have some type of value to what they're doing. This is a codependent situation you need to get out of immediately. Okay? Don't give this person any more energy at all, because then you're going to become complacent and you're not going to go anywhere that you need to be going for yourself. Absolutely not. Alright, what else we got for Scorpio? This about a birthday celebration, whether you are going to somebody's birthday now, Cancer season, and or a Leo could be important. You need to trust your intuition. Okay, I'm telling you, something is going on when it comes to this air sign. Somebody needs to move on, either you or them. Okay, there is some red flags. If you don't ignore it, they're going to come back and bite you now. They're trying to dress something up like it's not. Okay, they could be trying to stick to you for a resource. They could be acting like, oh, I have a resource if you give it time, or you can come move in with me, or tighten up when it comes to this. Tighten up quickly. Quickly. Okay. Somebody like, give it time, get patience, we don't get closer, or we can gain back what we had at one point. No, absolutely not. Let this go. Maybe they're moving, or they're trying to figure out who's going to come right back to them so that way they can have some type of comfort to their home. There's an issue with their finances. Absolutely not. Okay? They also need to confess some type of issue that's going on with themselves, which is karma. Okay? If you had a question, the answer is yes, within the next 7 days. I'm going to call you Earth sign. You definitely could be dealing with an Earth sign. And something may unexpectedly happen, or you may meet this person unexpectedly. If y'all haven't met already. Okay, what's unexpected for Scorpio? Something actually gonna go towards your expectations. You also could be sleeping in the rain. It's like, oh, this thunderstorm. I know people are hating it, but it helps me sleep. Maybe you like this season. But it's like, okay, well, unexpectedly, you got to take the day off, or you got to do something. This is actually going to allow you to be comfortable, and you're going to be feeling more prepared for your next day, your next show, your next whatever the case may be. So allow yourself to truly take the day off. You also could be distancing yourself from people that have you in your head and or your thoughts. Maybe your own thoughts from the past where you like, okay, well, I'm just longing from this. I can't have this. I can't do this. Now you're starting to relax whenever you get in this mentality of like, oh, this is just a dream. I can't really reach this. It's like, oh, let me stop myself. This is just, I was closed off. I'm just feeling a little guarded. You start to recognize, you have some type of self-awareness, and then you start to go back and kill. It's like you kill the weed as soon as it pops up. So good job. You alchemize that energy, and so something can't be taken from you. Somebody can't take what you do and or how you spread your light. So continue to do it. Something about a cat. Maybe you're going to see a cat in a grocery store, or you're going to go somewhere randomly, like to like a boutique or somewhere. There's going to be a cat somewhere just laying around in there. Maybe you're going to start to think about somebody that passed away at the point that you do. Maybe they got sick, and then you're like, okay, well, I felt a little lonely ever since then. But there also may be some type of like chill. And I'm not trying to spook nobody. But you're going to know that they're with you, because at the point that you see this cat, within like, I would say, maybe 3 to 4 hours or 3 to 4 days, you get some type of chill. Either you wake up in the middle of the night like, damn, what was that? You'll feel them around you. And you're like, dang, okay, so wait, I'm not by myself. You'll know. Okay, and it's like, okay, now I have my self-respect. Now I have my self-worth. Let me see how I can continue to plant myself in or where I'm going. So you'll get right back on balance if for some reason get thrown off. What we got for Scorpio in the next 7 days? Something may be distinguishing, like a distinguishing feature, or something about something. Maybe you got to identify somebody. I don't know. You may need to get your child a mentor and or be giving someone younger than you some type of advice. Someone's ego is at play. Just make sure it's not yours. Make sure you're not also trying to be greedy, okay? Somebody could be passive aggressive and or just be passively agreeing so someone else can shut up. You may not be getting enough sleep right now. No, you don't need to help them because their ego's at play. All right, something about a video could be coming out, either yours or someone else's. Somebody wants to crash out because of it, and or if they're doing this against you, they want you to crash out. The initial R could be important, first, middle, or last. Okay, you have an emotionally secure, loving family, or that's something that's important to you, even if it's moving slowly to get to you. Okay, somebody, kiddo, your grandkid, your child, somebody could be just like you, or your parent and or their other parent. It's like, oh, I can see their other kid. It's like you are the niece. Let's say you are the aunt to your niece or your nephew, right? But not your sibling. You can see the other parent in your niece or nephew or whoever in them. It's like, oh, dang. And maybe now you want their forgiveness or now they want yours, okay? You could be just letting them hoes watch. If they want to gaslight themselves or if they want to, you know, watch you get some type of new contract, add some new deal, you don't really care. You say, as long as you don't bother me, you can watch. I don't care. But maybe somebody's realizing that they really are an issue. If it's you, it's you. If it's them, it's them. Be honest with yourself. You will be receiving a precious gift, so congratulations. This may happen at night or when you're not expecting it. Something about a financial pinch could be important within the next 7 days. So expect that. Don't lower your standards because of it. But there may be some type of financial issues, okay? Yes, he knows better now. The first payment was made in or due, and so now they want a free pass because of it. All right, somebody wants to give you an offer, but you need to shield yourself and defend yourself from this offer. Somebody also could be homie hopping. So this is a female that was sleeping with one person and now they're going to sleep with another person. If again, this is not you, this could be some type of bombshell information that's coming out about someone else. You may need a vacation. A Capricorn could also maybe be important. There could be some type of fight and or argument that's going on because some type of money is coming in. Overthinking creates issues that are not really there. So try to again, check yourself whenever you feel it. You may need to spend time with yourself so that way you don't get looped up in some type of situation and you end up running from success. Remember, we talked about earlier, there's something you don't need to be doing. And the sad part about all of this was it was unnecessary, especially when it comes to some type of fight, argument, and or property being destroyed. I don't know. Somebody's property could be getting destroyed. All right. Somebody wants to spend time with you so that way you don't move on with them. They could be traveling to see you, or they may have to get on the highway or something like that. You could be around a kid that's not eating, or you feel like your kids are not eating. They're just being picky when they eat, or something could be going on with their gut health. They could be constipated. Something like that could be going on. You could be changing your hairstyle, or something about your birthday could be important. You changing your hair, your style, or just something in general. You also could be knowing another Scorpio. The initial P could be important. There are some type of opportunities that are waiting for you to receive them. Okay, again, let them watch you move on. You got people heavily watching you, and it's like, you know what, it doesn't even matter. We got let them watch you move on, let them hoes watch. It is what it is. Okay, you could be getting something new, a new appliance, a new fixture, a new car, just something new house, something new. Sit pretty, your ancestors are already on it. They secretly hate your success, but it's not your problem. You also could be traveling soon. LA could be important. I think I also said something about Georgia. If you know that you're dehydrated, make sure you are drinking more water, more than you think that you need. Your energy is beautiful. Make sure you're not being the monkey in the middle, or you're not playing monkey in the middle for a woman and or a masculine, especially if you already know that they're toxic, okay? Somebody has an announcement to make, and it may not be a good one. They didn't tell you the full story about who or what they were drinking. What? I don't know. I can leave that alone. Also, there's somebody that needs to leave something alone when it comes to you making up something or you doing some type of spell work. Take it if it resonates. Leave it alone. All right. Somebody wants you to stop looping them into a situation. It's like, look, I can't help you with this. Leave me out of it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Go talk to somebody else. Somebody is cheering you on from afar. They're like, yeah, get it. Do it. I'm watching you. Whatever the case may be. This could be a secret admirer. Okay. But somebody will gossip about all your secrets, so be careful who you're talking to about your business, especially if you're interested in somebody. Also, someone is a sweetheart, but they're not the one. Who's a sweetheart, but not the one for Scorpio? This could be somebody that you're trying to go back towards out of guilt. This could be an earth sign, a fire sign, maybe someone that you at one point felt like you could marry, but you wasn't stable enough. Heavy on the fire sign. Heavy on the fire sign for sure. Okay, they could be a sweetheart, but they're not the one. Your ex could definitely be watching you and or trying to reach out to you. Remember, Mercury retrograde is coming up, and they could have fucked up their situation or their life again. Make this decision on your own, okay? They can't accept that something is over, and they want some type of money increase and or resource. That's why they're coming back. Be careful of limiting your own beliefs. Even if you have to do something solo, dolo, it just is what it is. If you're feeling a little off, or again, if this is your kid, just start your vitamin. You can figure it out.